And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Pass to Kersey. Back to Lillard. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Here is Kersey. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Drexler. Here's Olajuwon. Wide open. Misses off the left iron.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Now, here's Lillard.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Harden outside. Stolen by Drexler. And they're running. Here is Kersey. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Lillard. The shot misses. Here is Harden. Here's Drexler. That one goes. Counter.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Yes, Kevin. Earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni.
Back to Lillard. Now here's Walton. He gets stolen by McGrady. Pushing it up. Drexler. Backing in. From 8. And that's off the glass and in. And here's Drexler. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And that one is hammered home. Here's Drexler. Harden outside. Back to Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Olajuwon. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Drexler. Back to Lillard. Pass to Drexler. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And here's Drexler. Here's McGrady. Harden outside. Harden right side. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Lillard. No good off the back of the rim. Now, here is Olajuwon. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now Harden. Kicks it out to Drexler. Good on the three-point shot. 7 points in the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Lillard outside. Good on the shot. Houston in the lead. Now, here is McGrady. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Olajuwon backing down. Cans it from short range.
Well, I don't think you're going to miss too many like those.
Lillard with it. Pass to Kersey. There's a screen. Fade away. The shot is off.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. Fades away. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Kersey. Back to Lillard. Lillard, right side. Kersey. Lillard outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McGrady with the ball. Drexler outside. Olajuwon. Back to Drexler. Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Aldridge. Here is Kersey. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lillard on top. 6 to shoot. Here is Kersey. That's good.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
So it's the Rockets now. They lead by 4. And here is McGrady. Pass to Drexler. Now here is McGrady. Back to Drexler. And another 3 for Houston.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Kersey. Back to Lillard. Here is Kersey. Lillard outside. And he gets the bucket. He has 6.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now Drexler. He's got 13. Harden outside. And another 3 for Houston.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Drexler outside. Back to Lillard. Olajuwon over with the double team. Drexler. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Aldridge. Back to Drexler. The shot, no good. Now here's Drexler. Drexler left side. Pass to Olajuwon. Down low. Yao. Misses off the right iron. Portland trailing here. Lillard with it. Lillard with it. 6 points for him. Drexler outside. Back to Lillard. This one for 3. Harden grabs the miss. Now McGrady. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Here is Porter. Pass to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Sabonis lays it up and banks it in.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
So here's Murphy. Now here's Paul. And here's Hayes. And he banks in the layup.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here is Porter. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. From the top of the key. And that one's good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
So here's Murphy. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Paul outside. Maxwell. Misses the 3.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
For 3. That's good. And here's Porter. Pass to McCollum. Now Porter. McCollum. Porter with it. 5 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. Houston in the lead. So here's Murphy. Ball left side. Pass to Murphy. Here's Maxwell. And another three for Houston.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
Now McCollum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's Paul. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Paul left side. Pass to Murphy. Now Hayes. Here's Maxwell. 6 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the wing three. Porter with it. Here's McCollum. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Now Hayes. Pass to Murphy. Now Hayes. Here's Maxwell. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9. Now here's Porter. Randolph. Randolph in the posts. Porter with it. From downtown, that's good. So here's Murphy. Pass to Paul. They set the pick. Here's Maxwell. Now here's Hayes. Maxwell. No good on the three. Here's McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. And that does it for the first quarter. The Rockets on. And we'll be back shortly for the start. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint? Houston in the lead. Smith with it. There's the pick. High arcing shot. Strickland. Hayes with the steal. Here's Maxwell. Pass to Smith. And the Rockets making a change here. And here are the Rockets now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Six to shoot. Ryder. It's blocked. It's rebounded by Randolph.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Strickland uses the glass to finish the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Stolen away. clock at 5. The score now all even.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
So here's Murphy. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Maxwell. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Vanderway. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Pass to Murphy. Here's Maxwell. Drills it from outside. 12 points for him.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Vanderway. Strickland. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Maxwell. Back to Smith. Launches it. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the 3-point line.
Strickland. That is good.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
So here's Murphy. Here's the screen. Smith. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 5.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Strickland. Sabonis. And yes, sir, that one drops. So here's Murphy. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the 3. No good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
To the middle. Sabonis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. Houston with a big group substitution here. Good on both. Houston in the lead. Now McGrady. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
They set the screen. It's stolen by Elijah. Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Portland trailing here. Here is Lillard. He has 6. Pass to Drexler. Three-pointer. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Here comes Drexler. A beautiful reverse layup. 15 points in the game.
The D was all over it, but they just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Pass to Kersey. Now Aldridge. Now here's Drexler. Off target at the rim. And here's Houston. Now here's Drexler. 15 points in the game. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Drexler. To pump the run. And he lays it up and in. And the Rockets with possession here. They're leading by 8. Drexler with it. He's got 17. And here is McGrady. Yeah. Good. Here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Outside Aldridge. Lillard outside. Back to Aldridge. 4 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And here's Harden. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Drexler gets the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Kersey. Drexler with it. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Yeah. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Here comes Damian Lillard. Pass to Kersey. Drexler outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by McGrady. Drexler left side. Now McGrady leads him in there. Yeah. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Harden. Makes it off the glass. He's got 5.
Every time it gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Kersey. Rocket 6. Drexler outside. It's stolen by McGrady. Goes in for the dunk. Drexler with it. He's got 6. Pass to Kersey. Back to Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Now Lillard. Here's Drexler. And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. Now here is McGrady. And here is McGrady. He's got 6. And it's good. And Portland with the ball. 17-point game. Lillard outside. Here's Drexler. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 11.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Here is Harden. Now here is McGrady. Oh, there's the one-handed jam. Now here's Drexler. 11 points in the game. Pass to Kersey. Off the left rim and out.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the blocks. But that one's going to count.
Here comes Porter. 7 points in the game. Here's McGrady. Can't get it to go. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler. Pass to Harden. Back to Drexler. Shot clock at 6. McGrady. Here's Harden. Harden right side. It's rebounded by Kersey.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Here is Kersey. Rebound by Drexler.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
McGrady. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lillard left side. Pass to Walton. Drexler. Here's Aldridge. And another shot. And it's good on the layup.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Al Harden. 5 points in the game. Drexler right side. That's good. He's got 21.
Something else I'll say is that he loves those catch-and-shoot situations, Steve. When he receives a pass in space, it's right away looking to shoot it.
Drexler outside. Pass to Kersey. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's Drexler. 21 points in the game. McGrady. Back to Drexler. Harden outside. Pass to Drexler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Drexler. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now, here's Lillard. Back to Walton. Pass to Kersey. And here is Aldridge. A fader. Harden outside. Back to Drexler. McGrady with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 12 points for him.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Walton inside. Pass to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Drexler outside. Hands it from downtown. 14 points for him.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Drexler outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. McGrady with the ball. He's got 12. Drexler outside. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. So it's Portland now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Drexler. He's got 14. Can't cash in from close range. Lillard left side. Pass to Kersey. Here's Drexler. Off target with his 3. Here's Olajuwon. Back to Harden. Harden left side. Here's Drexler. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 26.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now McGrady. There's a good screen. Pass to Olajuwon. Now here is McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGrady. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Here's Drexler. 16 points for him. Pass to Kersey. 5 on the clock. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. That free throw good from Kersey. Drexler with it. 26 points for him. Drexler left side. And he converts the layup. And he has 28 points for the game.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now here's Drexler. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. And the shot is good. He's got 9.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Right block shot. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
There's the pick. Drexler outside. Sabonis. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Paul outside. Back to Drexler. Paul outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And the Rockets making a change here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. A challenging stretch here for Portland. Drexler outside. Pass to McCollum. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He has 6.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Here's Hayes. Paul outside. Now, here is Harden. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 18. Now Porter. He's got 9. And here's Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Fades away. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. Now here's Drexler. And he has 28 points for the game. Paul outside. Sampson. The jump hook. No good off the back of the rim.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Now here's McCollum. Back to Drexler. Pass to McCollum. Porter. From the arc. Good. 12 points for him.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Harden outside. Sampson cans it from short range. Here is Porter. 12 points for him. Pass to McCollum. Sabonis. Shot is off. Paul with the ball. To the paint. Sampson. Here's Paul. Here's Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Randolph backs in. Fades back. And too long on the shot. Now Hayes. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
Here's McCollum. Now Drexler. And here's Porter. Poke loose. Paul with the ball. Kicks it out to Harden. Harden right side. And another 3 for Houston.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
Here's Drexler. Back to Randolph. Working on Hayes to stop the run. And Randolph with the layup.
And he can wipe that offensive glass too, Steve. I mean, he turns a whole lot of misses into makes.
Paul outside. Now here's Hayes. Back to Paul. Drexler outside. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. Good.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Sampson. Back to Drexler. Pass to Paul. Paul left side. 6 to shoot. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Drexler outside. There'll be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
So here's Murphy. 1 second left. No good trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Ryder. Pass to Murphy. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
And Portland has possession. It's an 18-point game. There's the screen. Outside Aldridge. Ryder. And he's good on the 3-ball.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report? Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And here is Aldridge. Percy. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Smith inside. Pass to Murphy. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Olajuwon. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. The Rockets making a switch here. Drexler outside. Just 5 to shoot. Now McGrady. Stolen. Lillard on top. Pass to Walton. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. Here is Curson. 6 on the shot clock. Cannot hit. Now Drexler. Pass to Murphy. Back to Drexler. Releases. Can't nail the jumper. Lillard with it. And it's blocked. So here's Murphy. Drexler outside. That's good. 30 points in the game.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Pass to Walton. And the shot is good.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
So here's Murphy. Here is Olajuwon. And here is McGrady. And he uses the glass on the layup. And so here's Portland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Lillard outside. Ryder blocked. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Kept wide by Houston. And it's Houston with another.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Pass to Aldridge. He's against Olajuwon. Shot from the wing. Now here is Aldridge. And Portland again with the bucket. And here is McGrady. So here's Murphy. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Harden outside. Takes a three. That's good. He's got 19.
Wow, a fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
Now here's Drexler. Pass to Kersey. Back to Drexler. Now here's Walton. Takes the turnaround J. Goes back up. Aldridge. And blocked. And here's Drexler. Stolen by Drexler. Drexler left side. Pass to Lillard. Lillard left side. The wing jumper off target.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Now, here is Elijah. Yeah. And that one's good. Lillard with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Aldridge left side. And Drexler backs down. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Here comes Drexler. Now here is McGrady. Back to Drexler. McGrady. Harden outside. Pass to Olajuwon. They set the pick. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Now Drexler. Here is Kersey. Back to Drexler. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 23.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Drexler. The Trailblazers rebound. Walton inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That free throw good from Walton. So Walton nails both of them. Now Harden. Pass to Drexler. Back to Harden. Harden left side. Clock at 6. Drexler. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And here we go with Damian Lillard. Down low. Blocked. Here's Drexler with the teardrop. Shoots the three, and he gets the bucket. 33 points for him.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Drexler right side. Pass to Kersey. Stolen by Drexler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Now Aldridge. Drexler outside. Kicks it out to Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
And so it's Houston with it. McGrady up top. Here's McGrady. Clock at 4. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Drexler. And he banks in the layup. He's got 25.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here is Harden. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Mike D'Antoni gave to his team during that break.
And here are the Rockets now. The lead is 15. Up top, Olajuwon. 5 to shoot. Drexler outside. And stolen by Aldridge. And they're on the break. Pass to Lillard. Back to Drexler. Again, the Trailblazers score. And here's Harden. Drexler outside. Back to Harden. Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. Now here's Drexler. Lillard misses. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Kicked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Left block shot on the way. That's blocked.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need... Oh, my goodness!
And he drops him away up off the glass.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Now, here is Harden. Now, here is McGrady. Drexler outside. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Here's Drexler. Lets it fly. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Harden right side. And here is McGrady. Here's Drexler. The shot is off. And again, it's Clyde Drexler. McGrady with the ball. Pass to Harden. So we see the Rockets